Now come to the third type of splicing, that is group 1 introns. The group 1 introns splice by a different pathway. So as you have seen, the nuclear pre-mRNA and group 2 introns, they splice in the similar way. Instead of a branch point A residue, they use a free G nucleotide or nucleoside. So इंट्रॉन में A की जगह पे यहाँ पे G होगा in case of group 1 introns. This G species is bound by the RNA and its 3' OH group is presented to the 5' splice site. So ये जो 3' OH है ये 5' splice site पे अटैक करेगा. The same type of transesterification reaction that leads to the laureate formation fuses the G to the 5' end of the intron. The second reaction now proceeds just as it does in the earlier examples, that is in case of nuclear pre-mRNA splice and group 2 introns. The freed 3' end of the exon attacks the 3' splice site. This fuses the two exons and releases the intron, although in this case the intron is linear rather than a laureate structure. So here you can see the comparison of group 2 and group 1 self-splicing. So here the intron is released in the form of a linear intron, but here the intron is removed in the form of a laureate. Group 1 introns, which are smaller than group 2 introns, share a conserved secondary structure. The structure of the group 1 introns includes a binding pocket that will accommodate any guanine nucleotide or nucleoside. In addition, group 1 introns contain an internal guide sequence that base pairs with the 5' splice site sequence and thereby determines the precise site at which nucleophilic attack by the G nucleotide takes place. So in introns के अंदर जो है वो एक specific internal guide sequence है और ये guide sequence जो है वो इन introns को guide करता है कि precise जगह पे accurate जगह से splicing जो है वो हो सके. A typical self-splicing intron is between 400 and 1000 nucleotides long, and in contrast to introns removed by spliceosomes, much of the sequence of the self-splicing intron is critical for the splicing reaction. So इनके अंदर जो sequence है वो बहुत critical है splicing के लिए. This sequence requirement holds because the intron must fold into a precise structure to perform the reaction chemistry. So before performing the reaction, this intron must be folded into some three-dimensional conformation. In addition, in vivo, the intron is complexed with several proteins that help stabilize the correct structure, partly by shielding regions of the backbone from each other. Thus, the folding requires certain sections of the RNA backbone to be in close proximity to other sections, and the negative charges provided by phosphates in those backbone regions would repel each other if not shielded. So, जैसे कि मैंने पहले कहा जी, इस इंट्रॉन को अपना रिएक्शन परफॉर्म करने से पहले एक जो है प्रॉपर फोल्डिंग में आना पड़ेगा, और इस फोल्डिंग के रिजल्ट में कुछ जो सेक्शंस हैं आरएनए के वो एक दूसरे के साथ आ जाएंगे. लेकिन जब ये एक दूसरे के साथ आएंगे तो इनमें फॉस्फेट ग्रुप्स हैं और इन फॉस्फेट ग्रुप्स के ऊपर नेगेटिव चार्जेस हैं. तो ये नेगेटिव चार्जेस जो एक दूसरे के पास आ रहे हैं ये एक दूसरे को रिपेल कर देंगे अगर ये आरएनए जो है ये प्रोटीन्स के साथ शील्डेड ना हो. इसलिए प्रोटीन की शील्ड्स जो हैं, प्रोटेक्शंस जो हैं वो प्रेजेंट हैं ताकि ये एक दूसरे को रिपेल ना कर सकें. The similar chemistry seen in self and spliceosome mediated splicing is believed to reflect an evolutionary relationship. So इसी किस्म की सिमिलैरिटी जो है वो दूसरे स्प्लाइसिंग में भी पाई जाती है. तो इसका मतलब है कि ग्रुप 2 इंट्रॉन्स, ग्रुप 1 इंट्रॉन्स एंड स्प्लाइसोसोम जो हैं इनमें जो है वो एवोल्यूशनरी रिलेशनशिप है. Perhaps ancestral group 2 like self splicing introns were the starting point for the evolution of modern pre-mRNA splicing. So group 2 like self splicing introns were the starting point. The catalytic functions provided by the RNA were retained, but the requirement for extensive sequence specificity within the intron itself was relieved. So जो कि सीक्वेंस स्पेसिफिसिटी चाहिए सेल्फ स्प्लाइसिंग इंट्रॉन्स में वो आहिस्ता आहिस्ता एवोल्यूशनरी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से वो ख़त्म होती गई. तो अब जो प्री एमआरएनए स्प्लाइसिंग है उनमें इंट्रॉन्स के अंदर कोई ख़ास स्पेसिफिक जो है सीक्वेंसेस नहीं पाए जाते. In this way, introns had only to retain the minimum of sequence elements required to target splicing to the correct places. The structure of the catalytic region that performs the first transesterification reaction is very similar in the group 2 introns and the pre-mRNA SNRP complex. This observation supports the speculation that early in the evolution of modern organisms, many catalytic functions in the cell were performed by RNAs and that these functions have been replaced by proteins. So now many of the catalytic functions are performed by proteins in the form of enzymes.